Okay, hi guys, and welcome to the show. Now it's very early here in New York City, but I managed to piece together a video for you guys today. A little bit of a special unboxing. We got the Tudor 36mm coming up. You guys have been requesting it. Also, I just received a second Pogue, another Seiko Pogue. Now this was sent by my good friend Steve in the motherland. Back in the UK. Basically, the Pogue I was sent by my good friend Chris, of course. That is a very special Pogue because it was actually owned by an engineer that worked at NASA during the Pogue era, of course. So it is very special. However, it was quite over-polished. So Steve offered to send his in, and I think this is a different variation. This might actually be the same version Pogue wore, and I think it's just going to make for a better video to show the subtle differences in variation and all the rest of it. So that's coming up hopefully in the next week or so. Very excited about that. Now I've got to dash off to the post office to post Joel's prize for Seiko Saturday. So congrats again. Keep posting those Seiko Saturday wristwatch checks. I'll do another prize hopefully in the next few weeks. Also, I'm going to be returning to Omega. I do love Omega. I'm putting the Rolex Explorer on the back burner a bit. That's more of a long-term, medium to long-term, but more of an immediate short-term goal. I do want to get Omega back into the collection, so I'm trying to decide between a Speedmaster and a Planet Ocean because I have caught the Planet Ocean bug. In fact, I'm lusting after, I think the same one my good friend Justin is contemplating as well, that he shared in the Facebook group. By the way guys, if you haven't joined, there's a link in the description. So yeah, I managed to smuggle in about 20 minutes quickly looking at some Omegas that I absolutely adore. Now, of course, before I roll the intro and get into the unboxing, I got to do wristwatch check. It's the data bank I got for Christmas. I'm using the alarms on this, very useful because I set the alarms throughout the day to remind me to do things. So very, very practical. Wristwatch check done. Let's roll the intro and get into the unboxing of the Tudor 36mm.
So, baby, please don't go. You got dimples in your jaw. You got dimples in your jaw.
Okay guys, and here we are, finally an unboxing of this watch. Long overdue. I mean, I've been dying to get my hands on this. A massive thank you to my good friend Salvador, who also lent in, I think it was a Christopher Ward. Do forgive me if I'm wrong, Salvador, but he is a long-time supporter of the show and my good friend there. I'm using the Spyderco from my good friend Epic Snuggle Bunny. Let's make the first incision and get on with the unboxing. Hold on a moment. It says Seiko. What Seiko is this? Is this a Seiko? Has he sent me the wrong... What watch is this? Hang on, let me just adjust the camera. Oh, there we go. another box, okay. And a manual for Seiko. What Seiko did you buy? Has he sent me another watch? Right, now let's do the drum roll properly now. Oh, and it's under wraps. Oh, there it is. There it is. The little Tudor Black Bay 36mm. Wow. Oh, look at the crown. So he's got it on the strap. Oh, wow, look at that. Oh, I love how they put the shield incorporated it into the buckle. That's a nifty little design. So it just lifts up like that. Wow, the case is very reminiscent of my Black Bay, the Black Bay Red I had before. It's exactly the same shape and style, just smaller. And it's already going. We have a screw down crown, very nice size. Let's give it a wide. Yeah, it's got that definite ETA feel about it. Let's move that, let's pull out the crown all the way. Move that big snowflake hands. Look at that. I can't get over how small the bezel is. I was expecting the bezel to be a little bit bigger. I don't know why. It's a very different watch in person. Let's have a look close up. So we got the Tudor shield this time, not the rose, but we do have the rose signed on the crown. Case, again, we have that very slight beveled edge there, beautifully done. The quality's there. Let's just get in my little, here we are, here's my day date, so you could just see 35mm case. Look at that, quite extraordinary. And the back is similar as well. Although this says Rolex Geneva, and that one has Tudor Swiss Geneva. Oh, Geneva as well. Very cool. It's like a little bit chunkier than the day date. Very cool. So let's pop it on the wrist. I can't get over that deployment. Very nice. Very nice. Oh, that goes in there. There we go. That fits very nicely. Oh, look at that. The crown sticks out quite a bit. Obviously impressed by the beauty and quality. The quality is certainly undeniably there. The lack of bezel is it's a bit well, it's very different. I can't really describe it. And the crystal, the sapphire is completely flat. Interesting. Beautiful dial. I love that minute track. Kind of semi railroad there. The hands are beautiful. Gorgeous. I can't wait to get into this. Very interesting. It's a very understated watch. It doesn't feel like an Explorer. It doesn't feel like an Explorer. I was expecting it to have an Explorer feel. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there and stay tuned for the full review. Okay, welcome back, guys. Now, bit of good news. I found my little Kershaw leak. I don't know if you guys remember, but I think it fell out of my pocket and I found it in the back of my wardrobe where I store all my clothes. So really chuffed to have this back. Anyway, let's quickly do an unboxing of the second Pogue. There we go. So much easier with the serrated edge. There we go. Right, here we got a message. Wow, long letter. I'll have to read this for the for the full. Beautiful handwriting, Steve. You have beautiful handwriting. Let's see what he says here. Further recent email communication. Please find enclosed the Seiko. This is the 61396002. So I think this is chronograph. As mentioned, this watch dates from 1971 and is therefore about identical to Colonel William Pogue's example, which was made in the same year, although 2 months later in September. Wow, fantastic. Borrow the enclosed watch with compliments, and I hope it will be able to feature it in your Seiko Pogue review. Of course, you made it just in time. So very chuffed with that. I will read the rest of this later because I don't want this video to go on for several hours. Here we go. So here's the little Pogie. The little Pogie. Right. I have done wristwatch check. Yeah, I've done wristwatch check. Let's get the old Kershaw link. I do apologise about my rather dishevelled appearance. Actually, I was about to put on a hoodie and go for a jog because I'm done for work for the day. I was up extremely early. But anyway, what do you guys think about the 36mm? The little Tudor. It's not bad, is it? It's very understated. I cannot wait to review this. Yeah, it's very sweet. Anyway, let me hold on one second. Let me get the other Pogue. So this is the slightly different. This is the one I already got sent in by. Wow. Okay. So this is. I can already see the difference in polishing. Let's have a look. So this is Steve's. There we go. So this is Chris's here. There we go. Jingle jangle, jingle jangle. And then we have Steve's there. So 2 Pogues. There you go, guys. There you go. The 2 Pogues. You can certainly see the differences in finishing. Yeah, there's a slight differences in the dial. Yeah, I can see it now. Very interesting. Wow. Okay, so stay tuned. Thank you very much, Steve. This will really make for a fantastic review. Very, very cool indeed. Anyway, so let's move on to Omega. You guys know I want to return to Omega. Let me just close my little knife there. And, you know, I've been converted to the Omega Planet Ocean, the Seamaster Planet Ocean, although I'm still considering a moon phase Speedmaster. So let's quickly change perspectives and have a closer look. We'll first take a look at this beautiful vintage, this is a 35mm Omega Seamaster chronograph. Now, while it doesn't look, well, it's gorgeous, let's not lie, there's a lot of patina, but it's never, the case has never been polished. But what is important about this particular watch is inside we have, let me just find it, there we go, the prestigious 3-2-1 movement with, oh, hold on, let me just, there we go, with that column wheel, of course. And this is, for those new to chronographs, this is widely regarded as one of the best chronographs movements ever made, and is highly sought after by collectors. And in fact, this is what was in the Speedmaster, the iconic, the original Speedmaster that went to the moon. While this is not a Speedmaster, this is actually for $3,499, although that is quite expensive. For the prestigious 3-2-1 movement, it's not that much. Now, I really love this little chronograph. It's very charming. 35mm would complement my wrist, my petite wrist size perfectly. And the heyday of Omega, really. Also, it's got a white dial. It's kind of, you could almost wear it. Let's find a good picture there. There we go. You could also wear it as a dress watch, really. And I love the layout. I love those faceted kind of arrow tip markers. And also, if we, let's find another picture. You can see it here. Those little concentric circles, lovely little texture. It's gorgeous. It's very, actually, it's very kind of Speedmaster-esque. It's as if a Speedmaster had relations with a Seamaster, and then we got this. Anyway, it's unusual that it's in the Seamaster line because obviously it's not for designed. Well, it's not intended for diving. Obviously, we have those beautiful kind of lance hands. I like the patina and little tachometer going around the tetrameter. I can never remember, going around the outside. Very, very charming piece. It's a definite possibility. I think these pictures don't do it justice, to be honest. But anyway, let's move on. Now, the second choice is obviously a Speedmaster. Now, you guys know I love moon phases, and this is one of the. Well, there's quite a few Speedmasters with moon phases, but this one to me just calls to me because I love the Tricompax layout, and it also features the Omega 1866. Well, okay, it's not as prestigious as the 3-2-1, obviously, or even the 1861 that this is based on. It is, you know, it is a Speedmaster Professional. However, what turns me off about this is it's the 42mm size, and I'd be a hypocrite buying this because I've been going on and on about, you know, I love this Speedmaster produced, it's perfect for my size, but I think ever since I got the little Tissot Genero, actually let's find a better pictures because I believe this has a display back. Ever since I got the Genero and the Navitimer, they kind of
They didn't kill off the Speedmaster, but there we go. There's the is it the 1866? I'm pretty sure it is. Yes, 1866. It's really nice that it's got display back so you can enjoy the movement. Unlike this, where it's just got a snapback. Is it a screw down or a snapback? It's probably just a snapback. Actually, I think it's a screw down case back. I can't see the threading, but pretty sure it is. Anyway, if you spend $3.5 grand on this prestigious movement, you know you have it, but you can't really see it. So what's the point, really? I mean, yeah, okay, you know you have it, but I would like to see it. At least with this, okay, it's not the same column wheel, but you can take it off the wrist and enjoy and look at it. That's what I do love about my Janeiro. Actually, let's quickly just have a look at my Janeiro, so those unfamiliar. There she is, my little Janeiro. Now, okay, it's not the most... Oh, that's a terrible picture. Hold on. Let's find a better picture. Nah, that doesn't really do it justice. But anyway, you can see it working, and you flip it over, engage the chronograph, and it's a pleasure to watch. It's a little bit of decoration, a little bit of Côte de Genève, and also that face. It's... Oh, there's me. Oh, there's Ernie. There's me doing a stupid face. Yeah, it's kind of become my watch. And oh my gosh, look at that on a Jubilee to match the gold. That's a nice idea. Completely the wrong era, but because this is very 80s and this is very 1930s. It's kind of cool. Let's have a look at that. Yeah, because you got the gilt hands. That's kind of cool. I can't deny. I'm intrigued, and it fits. Very interesting. Oh, look at it there. Very nice. Yeah, you can see why. Oh, there's a nice pullover. You can see why this kind of filled that Speedmaster thing. But, and also, I'd be a hypocrite wearing this because it's too oversized for me. Unless I start eating donuts voraciously. Let's go back to the Omega. It's very, very nice. I love the balance. It's oh, look at there's a better picture there. Look at that. That is something to enjoy. And you got little pushes there for the moon phase because it's got that extra complication. So we got the date, we got a moon phase, and the chronograph, and of course tetrameter. Oh God. My dyslexic brain's kicking in there. And then, of course, the tetrameter around the outside. I wish this came in the reduced size. I'm happy with my Janeiro. Anyway, so let's move on. Now, you guys know I reviewed a Planet Ocean recently, and I was really, really impressed. Omega have released the Planet Ocean 600 meter in a 39mm size. Just look at that gorgeous blue. Do I need another dive? Absolutely not. But... I was kind of converted with the review. It really opened my eyes to the Planet Ocean, and I think 39mm is just perfect for me. It is gorgeous. Also, I love the numerals. I love those arrow hands. There isn't that many good pictures of it yet because it's just come out. I think it came out last year, Baselworld last year. I might be wrong. Although this is the rose gold, it has the same little scalloped caseback edge there. And of course, which movement is... It's a slightly newer... I think it's a newer movement. It's the 8800. Not familiar with this one. Not the same movement that was in the slightly older Planet Ocean that I reviewed. Oh, there's Blog to Watch. I like Blog to Watch. It's pretty much the only blog about watches that I actually read. Most of the time I'm reading history stuff. Oh, don't get me wrong, I love watches, as you know, but when it comes to reading, I love reading about history. Or actually, the history of horology is fascinating. It is gorgeous. A slightly different layout. I think this minute track is different, and I don't remember these little dashes. Don't remember that. I think it's slightly different. I love the little hints of orange. I wish there was better pictures. Let's have a look. There you go. So that's the movement. There it is right there. And that I think is the 42. So you can see the difference there. It's only a smidgen smaller, really makes a difference for me. There's the display, but there you go. There's a decent shot of it. Yeah, I want to get back to Amiga. Anyway, let's have a look at a listing. This is from Japan. Don't have 100% feedback, but they have some pretty good pictures. Look at the moon is in silver, and it's reflecting the back of the second hand for the chronograph. I just thought that was a pretty cool thing. I've never seen that before. The underside of the second hand, pretty cool. I love how the Japanese, they always do meticulous listings. You know, they did a close-up here so you can see this scratch. You know, a phenomenal condition. I'd probably buy it from this seller, even though their feedback's not 100%. Do they offer returns? 40-day? Yeah, they do actually. Shipping it to Japan would be a pain in the neck, but it is a sweet deal. Yeah, $3,500. That's really not that bad. It's the Speedmaster Professional size, and I actually owned one way back in the day before I had a channel, before I went with the reduced, and which just fit me so much better. And there's a nice shot of the back. You know, it would tick a lot of boxes, and I do love this layout. And I love the fact you can see the movement. So really, at the moment, it's between the Seamaster Planet Ocean 39mm, that, or the Speedmaster. Where is it? The Speedmaster. Very different watches. That kind of suits my lifestyle more, but that has more features, and I think complements my collection better. However, this is certainly a little bit more fun. I'd probably get it on the leather, because you guys know I'm gonna take it and put it on a NATO strap. So there's no real point of getting the bracelet version anyway. Let's see how much they're going for. Chrono 24 from Newport, trusted seller. Here we go. How much? 4,400. Unworn. This is new. But is this grey market? It's got to be, hasn't it? And usually there is, let's just have a look here, 37mm Planet Ocean. There is a Planet Ocean 37mm. For some reason, they consider it for women, which is ridiculous, because there is a titanium 37mm, which they list as men's. So titanium is for men and steel is for women. It makes no sense whatsoever. Here we go. 5,100, you know, and that's an older model. There we go. There's one from Spain. 3,500 with the nice orange detail. What movement has that got? That's got the 8520. I'm not familiar with that one. Looks in pretty good shape. Looks immaculate. Yeah. Let's have a look at the sides. Yeah, it looks very, very, very nice. Wow, it's pristine. 37mm. But why do they list this as ladies? You see, gender, ladies. Why is that a ladies' watch? Why can't I wear that? That would do me absolutely perfectly. I mean, I'd prefer the blue, but why is that a ladies' watch? It makes no sense. And yet, the titanium 37mm, let's find the 37mm in titanium. Where is it? Is it this one? Titanium, yeah. Men's, unisex. Makes no sense whatsoever. Why is this men's? What is it about titanium? I mean, is there some unwritten rule that I don't know about that says titanium, oh, that's for men? It makes no sense. I'm not a big fan of titanium myself. More comfortable. You see, there's the rose gold. Let's have a look at the rose gold. 14,000 from Torino. What do they write? Gender. They didn't. I don't think they included it. It's quite nice with rose gold, although that picture is ghastly quality picture. But anyway, so that's where I'm at right now. I definitely want to get an Amiga back in the collection. It's really between that and that or that or that. There's a lot of pros and cons to both of them, really. Although I think the Seamaster, the Planet Ocean is, I think that's probably the way I'll go. But anyway, a lot to think about, and obviously I have to save up the money. Take me a while to save up. It's a lot of money. But for me, I think this is, I love sports watches. Maybe I'm a little bit tired of the Speedmasters. Maybe it's time for a different diver. You know, I love my divers. I've got, how many divers have I got? 3 at the moment. Anyway, let's take it back to the studio.
Now I'm going to leave it there. Please don't forget to add your thoughts, queries, questions, opinions, all the rest of it below in the comments. I do love and appreciate your feedback. Thank you very, very much for watching. Please don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed it and found it useful. And as always, guys, I will catch you in the next one. Okay, ciao.